All right, well, welcome everybody to our webinar this evening for BitClub Network, and tonight's going to be a little bit different. We're not really going to be going through a regular presentation. Tonight we're going to talk about ClubCoin, the merchant platform, and also Ethereum, which is another coin and a different platform. And of course, this is Russ. I forget what country I'm in right now. I'm all over the place. And then I'm actually here with Josh, and we'll talk a little bit more about exactly who Josh is and what he's doing with ClubCoin and support and the whole 9 yards. So let's jump right in. This is a website for ClubCoin, and this is a website for the Block Explorer for Ethereum, profitability calculator, Facebook page for ClubCoin. We got a lot of different things that we're going to talk about tonight. But the first one, let's talk about ClubCoin. So with ClubCoin, that's a cryptocurrency similar to Bitcoin, but a little bit different because it's a proof of stake coin that BitClub Network kind of started, but now that it's launched, it belongs to the whole world. We don't really control it. We can't manipulate it. But we are working on other platforms for it, including our own merchant platform. So with the merchant platform, any of our members will be able to sign up businesses and go out, talk to any business. Doesn't matter if they're online, brick and mortar, what country, none of that matters. You'll sign them up anytime any of them do any kind of transactions for Bitcoin or ClubCoin, you'll be getting paid. And then our whole vision for this is that we're going to have an advertising platform where any of these merchants can advertise into BitClub Network, where we have tens of thousands of members. Eventually we'll have hundreds of thousands of members. And if they want to advertise, we're not even really going to charge them anything out of pocket. It's basically free for them to use. We just ask for them to give BitClub Network members a discount. And the way they'll know it's a member of BitClub Network is that our members will be paying with ClubCoin. So that way everybody can actually save money that's with BitClub Network using any of these merchants. And we could end up having thousands, tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of merchants giving discounts. Now what that does is it creates huge demand for ClubCoin. Now, we don't sell ClubCoin. It's not for sale at all. We actually give it away to everybody. If you do want to buy more of it, or if you want to sell the ClubCoin that you have, you can just go to bitrix.com. Give me 1 second. I'll log in here. Hang on. So you can go to Bitrix, and ClubCoin's on here along with tons and tons and tons of other cryptocurrencies, and you can see ClubCoin's right here. Right now it's presently trading at about 30 cents, something like that. Hang on 1 second, let it load. So yeah, about 30 cents. So when we started it, we said we were going to keep the price at a minimum of 5 cents, minimum 5 cents. But our members wanting to buy more jumped the price way, way up, which we didn't think was going to happen anytime like this soon, but it did. And we had people jump the price way, way up. Like, I can't add any more up there, but it jumped way up here. No, it still won't do it, I don't think. Where to where? 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Go to 1 day. See, I did that before.
Oh, sorry, then you guys zoom in a little.
Oh, there we go. Now I got to go back a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this is like the 1 day. So you can see it jumped way up, and then it's kind of come back down, and it's hovering about 30 cents. Me personally, I think at the end of this year, it could be $3, $5, $7. End of the following year could be a lot more. Again, it just has to do with how much demand we can create for the coin, and the way we create demand is getting thousands of businesses that give discounts for using ClubCoin. So me personally, I've actually been buying more Club Coin and have orders in for more Club Coin. Totally up to you. And again, if you want to sell it, you can sell it. Totally up to you how you want to do it. Now, what you need to do is click on wallets, and then when you go into your wallets, you will see all these different cryptocurrencies, and you can search for Club Coin, and then all you got to do is just add in there Club Coin, hit plus, and then it will give you a wallet address for Club Coin, and you send Club Coin in. Now, if you're sending in Bitcoin, you send in Bitcoin, and then if you buy more Club Coin and you want to take the Club Coin out to stake it, you'd hit minus. And then you'd put your Club Coin address in there, and it would send you your Club Coin to your address. So here's a Club Coin wallet, and so in here you just get whatever address and put it in there, and it will send you your Club Coin. And then you can stake your Club Coin and get more Club Coin. So if you ever have any issues, the best place for support for Club Coin is facebook.com/clubcoin.co. Now, if you ever have any questions, you want to check out updates, this is the page for you. Now, Josh, who is sitting next to me right now, Josh helped develop the whole proof of stake concept. With proof of work coins, you have to actually buy computer equipment, mining equipment, to power the network and do work for the network. Proof of stake's a little different. You don't have to buy any, specialized computer equipment. You just have the wallet open on your computer, just like this, and your coins are used as votes towards verifying transactions. So you don't have to buy computer equipment, just leave the wallet open, and then you can be hitting new blocks of coins, and you're going to get more coins. Now, Josh is one of the guys that helped invent and develop the code for proof of stake. So, and that was with a coin called Blackcoin. And there have been lots and lots and lots of other proof of stake coins now. Probably about 2/3 of all the cryptocurrencies are proof of stake. So if there's anybody that really understands exactly how proof of stake works, any kind of issues that arise, he's been through it many times. So any kind of issue, it can always get handled. So facebook.com/clubcoin.co is the place where you want to put your questions. So if you look over here at World Coin Index, you'll see Club Coin is on here. Top 10 in the cryptocurrency world right now. But I just want to give you guys a little kind of inside information on, the whole world of cryptocurrency. So Josh has been in the world of cryptocurrencies for a long time.
A granddaddy now.
A granddaddy now, exactly. And he has dealt with lots and lots of the people that have built all these different coins. It's a very small group of people that have really done all of this. So I'm going to let Josh talk for a few minutes about how he kind of got involved in the whole cryptocurrency world, how he's kind of evolved with the whole cryptocurrency world, how it kind of was, 2, 3, 4 years ago, how it is today, and what everybody thinks about Club Coin. So, Josh,
take it away.
Yeah, take it away.
Cool. Actually, while you're doing that intro, I actually thought of a good place to start. Exactly where how I got involved with everything. So going on to Bitcoin, it actually, to be honest, economics of it never really made sense. But with that the whole thing, like how to explain it, like if you have a bank account, you throw money into it and the money grows, and the whole competition thing with miners to me never really made sense. And there was a growing number of people of us on the forum that were basically like, well, what if we made an alternative? And some people started it and started some dabbling with I guess you could say the first proof of stake method that came out of that was PeerCoin. Out of there was another group of people that came up with another type of protocol. This was the first 100% proof of stake, but they never went towards the economics of everything like that or tried to make it viable coin. They kind of just laid the framework of what proof of stake should be and how it could be as a 100% proof of stake coin. With Blackcoin, we completely took it the step further in perfecting it into making it a completely viable form of currency. So I got involved kind of in between everything and just before Blackcoin got started. And it was actually my friend that was letting me know, or that was telling me about all these projects that were going on, I was checking everything out. And then I remember seeing the pre-release of Blackcoin. So I wasn't there absolutely at the beginning, but I was definitely there before it actually started. So then I jumped in to a chat room, got to know everyone, got to know more information about it, and luckily was able to give my own input on how I thought proof of stake should be. And thus Blackcoin came to be the way it is today, and it's still being developed. We're now on proof of stake 3.0 on Blackcoin. So with Blackcoin, we had a success for about a year and a half. Really, really, really good success. I mean, I guess you could say it's so successful, so really big in China. But now everything kind of got. Now everything's more so towards 100% community involvement. So now I see myself as a key holder at Blackcoin. So in other words, I just make sure everything's updated, but everything anyone can change their website and everyone can partake in it. So now I'm involved with Clubcoin. Clubcoin, of course, is also proof of stake currency because I believe proof of stake, in my opinion, is the future. That's probably, we're going to go into Ethereum. I know Russ is going to go into Ethereum mining, but they also do believe that proof of stake is also the future. And that is mainly because you don't need specialized equipment. The money you have is the money you'll be earning with. You don't have to invest or anything with that into all the miners. But yeah, now I'm involved in Clubcoin. Me and Russ were talking about it for months last year. And yeah, I guess that's where we kind of are today and updating everything.
So way back in the day, when all of these people, like you were talking about the other day, with all the people that are involved in all these different cryptocurrencies, everybody used to collaborate. And where's it kind of moved into, and where we are now?
All right, so a long time ago, for example, on the Blackcoin chat or any other chat channel at the time, we had thousands of members just in a chat room together. When you think if 1,000 people are in a chat room, if you can imagine how many people are involved, not in the chat rooms, not in the communication portals that we set out. The community then, 2 years ago, just 2 years ago, it was huge. It was massive, and over time, people slowly went out and they found their own niches, their own groups, because 2 years ago it was all new. So everyone wanted to find people like-minded, and now everyone's kind of branched out into these smaller groups. So I was talking to Russ last week about. I'm trying to remember how we got into that conversation.
Because Paul, basically, what do these different people think of us?
All right. Okay.
So they don't want to let new people in.
Yeah, they do. So basically, we're at the point where the people that I could see that would be sticking with the community for a long time, they're still there. And now, instead of the 1,000 diehard people we had in Blackcoin, and just using this as an example because this has been through everything. Clubcoin is still relatively new. Now we're at the point where all the hard-headed people that were completely arrogant and ignorant and they were more so the people that were just core values of the currencies themselves, and they just hate everyone. Not really hate everyone, but more so they don't like people coming in from the outside. And I was talking to Paul and and Russ said about this, and I feel like I'm completely butchering what I said last week, but but yeah, basically, now we're at the point where like Clubcoin comes out and everyone's looking at it and going, well, we didn't hear this in our own little community, so why can this go so big? So you got all these people that are pissed off because everything for the last 2 years has been came out of this community. Clubcoin did not. It came outside of the community. And this is the first currency I actually did this. And basically there's like two big, large communities where everybody knows everybody. I know all the coin developers of basically every coin out there. And that now China has a developing currency scene. So now they're having their own Chinese coins that are coming out of this. And if something does not come out of either of those two groups, people go, what the hell is this? And especially with like, the price jumping up as high as it did, that is absolutely unheard of. And now it's at the point where it's actually really difficult for me to get credibility for everything because nobody wants to believe it. But luckily, I'm making the connections with the people I had in the community for such a long time that believe in Clubcoin, and I'm really thankful for that because to get people into the community to kind of break the shell, to accept people into it, it takes a lot of work, especially these guys. Like right now, they're kind of like a boys' club. Nobody gets in and nobody gets out. I know it's completely ridiculous, but that's just the state of the way the community is these days, and it's been like that for the last 6 months to a year, actually.
Right. So, like the way I see this, just for everybody. So, if you go to World Coin Index and you click on market cap a couple times, and Bitcoin's going to be first, Ethereum second, Ripple third, on down, and it'll show us right now where we at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Shows us as number 10. We've been as high as number 5 on here. So to be a top 10 coin out of 1,000 coins is a pretty big deal. I know most of us in BitClub Network are like, oh, we're only top 10. For us,
that's unheard of.
Yeah, it's unheard of in the cryptocurrency world for somebody to just jump out, be a top 10 coin, nobody knows who you are. For us that are in BitClub Network, we understand the power of a network where
these people
don't get it, and that's okay. And so we're just starting with it, but it's kind of funny because we're freaking out the entire cryptocurrency world.
I got people that are asking me like, what the hell are you doing with this Clubcoin? What's going on with Blackcoin these days? Aren't you doing anything with that? And I'm like, so what then I got the other people that are like, oh, this is cool, what are you doing with Clubcoin? And I got other people like, clapping their hands, go, oh, that's an achievement. I can't believe you guys did that. And then of course we got all the guys that kind of had what would you call them, like the Wolf of Wall Streets of the altcoin world. Like they hate us because they want to know everything, anything. And I'm the type of guy, I'm like, look, I'm 100% public about everything. And we were with Blackcoin as well. I want to keep that mentality with Clubcoin. I don't want to keep anything under wraps, unless it's something that is really special. Then that just gets close into a small network of people that are involved with it. But for Clubcoin, we've been 100% transparent with everything like that. Like you guys are coming up with the merchant platform. Yep. We're coming up with a lot of exciting technologies coming up with Clubcoin, which I wish I should have brought Phil, but Phil's not really a speaking person.
Yeah. And just so everybody's listening to this, like there's a whole team of people working on Clubcoin on new technology, new developments, different pieces to make it where we can do more and more things with Clubcoin. But the merchant platform is really what's going to push this, and also the ATMs. So if you look at all the coins, Bitcoin has networks of thousands of businesses, actually hundreds of thousands of businesses where you can use Bitcoin. And there's lots of platforms that you can do different things with Bitcoin, and there's Bitcoin ATMs where you can buy and sell Bitcoin. But all the other coins, none of them have that. So our vision is that Clubcoin will be the second cryptocurrency that can really do everything that Bitcoin can do. Right. And so it takes time to develop that stuff. So right now, the price is super low. For all of you that can see where this can go, if we really pull off what we're saying and we become the second coin to do all the things that Bitcoin can do, but none of the other coins can do, well, we could become number 2. Now, there is Ethereum that's number 2, and we're going to talk about Ethereum. Even if we became number 3, we're doing awesome. So, in fact, let's just move right into Ethereum for a minute. Okay, go ahead, Josh.
Just about development of Clubcoin, because I don't believe I tapped into like everything that's coming up. So, Russ was going on about development takes time with Clubcoin. All right, so we are working on something called basically Clubcoin J. What Clubcoin J is just a complete rebuild of the coin in Java. What that allows is for the coin to be on ATMs. It allows it to be on your mobile phone. It allows it to be on a calculator, of all things.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because basically, well, I mean, like you could put it on, and in theory, you can put it on a calculator because calculators use Java.
Okay.
Most. But anyways, so basically, with the Java rebuild, it takes a lot of time because it's just basically translating a book into another language. That's exactly what we're going through right now. And this is going to take a long time. We're hoping to get it done in the next 2 months or something like that. Once we got that, then we can get loads of technology on it because all the Bitcoin applications all relying on Bitcoin Java. Like Multibit, for example. Multibit's a fantastic program. I love it. But also allows us to be on the ATMs because the current code that is in right now, it requires a large blockchain size. Whereas with Java, you can trim down the blockchain size and make it just a few hundred megabits instead of 50 gigabit of data. So it just allows it to be used in more situations. So that is what we're working on right now. And there's only one other POS coin that actually has this technology. So if you're thinking of all like the 600 proof of stake currencies that are out there right now, Blackcoin is the other one that only has Java technology on there.
So in other words, the people that made this technology for the only other proof of stake coin are all working with us now. And not any other coin.
It would be the second proof of stake
right.
with the Java rebuild of the entire thing.
Right.
But nobody wants to do it because most of these other currencies that are coming out and someone's giving us a call for some reason. Yeah. So yeah, basically we're going to be the second proof of stake currency with Java rebuild, which will open up all these opportunities. And that is what me and Phil are working on. Another thing I wanted to address is that I realized some people have been having connectivity issues the past week or two. So what we found out, there was a security audit on the servers where the seed nodes are located. So now that should be resolved. I'm aware that some people may still have some issues, but we're going to be fixing it all and addressing it. You're running down?
Gotta move the motorbike. It's okay.
Okay. Oh, my motorbike.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We did kind of a little impromptu webinar here.
Yeah,
so.
we don't really have anything planned, so we're like, everything's on top of my mind. I'm like, what do you want to talk about? Yeah, we'll bring up some stuff. Oh, you got key already? Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, so Clubcoin has a huge future. Again, some people just want to sell their Clubcoin. They got it free. They just want to get some Bitcoin. That's fine. It's no problem. At the same time, I see the future as being huge. I'm actually buying more Clubcoin right now. So if people are selling it, I'm buying it. And I know there's a lot of other people buying it as well. So the daily, I guess the market cap daily of what's actually being bought and sold is actually pretty big. I mean, right here is $20,000 a day. I've seen it as high as a couple $100,000 a day, people buying and selling. So huge potential for the future. Totally up to you what you want to do. Sit on what you have, buy more, sell what you got. Totally up to you. One other thing with the staking pool. So we need more nodes, and this has really been coming from Josh.
Yeah, this is huge.
This is huge. So when we say more nodes, if you download a wallet for Windows or for Linux or for Mac, and you have your wallet open and you have your coins in your wallet and you have the wallet open, you are a node. You're hosting the blockchain. And you can even see if you click on, if you just hold over the little check mark, up to date, processed 82,089 blocks of transaction history. So it's important for us to have, oh, just hit some more. All right, so it's important to have lots and lots of nodes. With BitClub Network, we made it really easy for people to stake their coins. We made it too easy. We're actually offering people more coins than if they staked it themselves with the staking pool. So it's like everybody's going, okay, we'll just stake with the staking pool. And we were trying to do it to make it easy on everybody, but at the same time, now people don't want to stake it themselves, which is not healthy for a long-term solution for the coin. Oh, no, that's pretty. I mean, I don't want to get. I don't want to get too technical. I keep it like a light switch. So we need lots of nodes, but we've made it too easy and too profitable for people to do it on their own. That's why everybody just dumps all their coins on BitClub Network, and we do it for them. So we're going to have to switch this up. We don't know what date. It might be in about a month. It might be in 2 months. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being the 1st of April. We're going to change it to where what we're offering right now is going to go in half. So in other words, if you stake 10,000 coins, in fact, we'll go look at this right now. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull this up. Hang on. Let's go look at it right now. So BitClub Network, BitClubNetwork.com. Okay, so we're going to go here, BitClub Network. Give me 1 second. Oh, I'm in my buddy's account. Good leader here. Oh, no, never mind. Was not still logged in there. Okay, so we log in here. We go to ClubCoin. So if you go to virtual staking pool, so we're going to go down here. So if you stake 10,000 coins for 1 month, you're going to get 130 club coin for those 30 days. If you do it for 3 months, you're going to get 150 club coin every month for 3 months. Then you get your 10,000 back. 6 months, 175 a month, and then your 10,000 back at the end. 12 months, 183 every month, plus your 10,000 back at the end. So you make literally 200 more coins than you theoretically would if you did it yourself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days. You're literally getting 10% more if you did it this way. So it's easier and more profitable like this. So what we're going to do to make it where it's not as easy and not as profitable is, I believe, starting on the 1st of next month, 1st of April, all of these amounts are going to go in half for new people that want to stake. So if you're already staking, nothing's going to change. If a new person wants to stake their coins next month, these numbers will show different because we're going to chop them all in half. So it's not as profitable. It's still super easy, but it's not as profitable to do it this way. You would make more if you did it yourself. So again, if you're already in, you're already locked in, you got nothing to worry about. You're already good. So let people know, first of next month, all these amounts are going to be in half. So if you want to stake it, do it now. If not, and here's another thing you can do to help. If we had people doing this, we wouldn't need to do this. If we had it where, like, let's say you have 10,000 coins. If you downloaded the wallet and even had 100 coins put in your wallet and had it open all the time while your computer's on, people don't need to stake all their coins. They just need to stake some coins, because anything is a node. So whether it's 10 coins, 50 coins, 100 coins, it's making, is that correct?
That's right.
So we just need people helping. Now, I'll tell you guys this. If we can triple or quadruple the amount of nodes in the next month before the first, then maybe we won't need to change this. But at the level we're at right now, it's just not enough for the long-term viability of the coin. Am I wrong in what I'm saying?
No, that's right.
Okay. And but if we quadruple the amount of nodes, we're pretty good.
Yeah, it would be good. Like if we could triple the amount of words, but of course, or the amount of nodes, but of course, like, you know, the more nodes, the better.
Okay. So in other words, everybody that's listening, I know we got a lot of leaders around the world listening to this. So here's the thing. We can track the nodes. About how many nodes would you say there are right now on any given time? 70, 80, 100, 200?
I don't know. Question. I haven't checked lately, but we actually are implementing new tools right now so we can get an accurate.
Right.
An accurate.
If we had 500 nodes around the world running at any certain time, we'd be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you guys understand, if 500 people, and right now at any time, some people turn their computers off, turn on. Right now we got about 100 at any time, maybe a little more than 100 at any one time. If we had 500 running at any time, and again, it doesn't matter how many coins. So even if you had 5 coins, 10 coins, 50 coins, 100 coins running on a node on your computer, that would help the network. If that's happening, we won't have to cut this. But if it's not, we're going to cut it. That way people will start staking on their own. We got to kind of force people to make it not as profitable. So I hope that makes sense to everybody. We need to get more nodes on there. So if we can get everybody to do it without cutting it, great, no problem. We don't want to cut it. We don't want to cut it at all. It's just we need to have more people staking.
There's a lot of discussion figuring out what to do for the future of it, actually.
Yeah, so we need more people staking. Okay, so the next thing, Ethereum. Let's talk about Ethereum for a minute. Ethereum right now is a proof of work coin, and it's going to be changing to a proof of stake coin. So really it's a proof of stake coin. It just started as proof of work. Now, just so you guys understand, Club Coin is the exact same. Club Coin is a proof of stake coin that started out in the very beginning as a proof of work coin, but it was proof of work for a much shorter period of time than Ethereum. Is that correct, Josh?
That's correct.
Okay, just so you guys know, he's the expert. I just want to make sure I'm saying this correctly. I don't want to lie to anybody. All right, so with Ethereum, it uses GPUs instead of ASIC machines. So it's very different, the computers that are used to mine it, than what Bitcoin uses. Now, eventually, it will turn into proof of stake. But right now, the mining for Ethereum is super, super profitable. Super mega profitable. So I just want to give you guys an idea. We already told everybody we're going to be starting an Ethereum mining pool. So I just want to kind of lay this out, that if we have it where we have, I believe it's like 11,500, I think it's about that. So about 11,500, no, maybe it was like 12,000. I think it was like 12,000. So if we have 12,000 mega hash which is 12 G hash, for the mining pool, each person would get about 9 Ethereum every single month. So if you do the math on that right now, Ethereum's at like $11. So that'd be a little over 11. So that's like $100 a month that someone would be getting if they had a share of the $1,000 pool. So that means you break even in about 10 months as far as the amount of Ethereum you would have. But here's the crazy thing. The price for Ethereum just keeps going up. And a lot of people don't understand the difference between between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Clubcoin. And so I just want to talk about a couple quick things. So with Ethereum, I just want to show you guys this chart real quick and show you what Ethereum's been doing lately. Does this chart open? Okay, so let's go to the last 3 months for Ethereum. It has literally shot up in the past 3 months. If we just go to the past 1 month, hang on one second, everybody. It's loading. Is that 1 month? Okay, there's 1 month. It has gone down here at like 250 all the way up. It just hit $11.70. Right now, it just came back down to a little below $11. That's 1 month. So there's a lot of people that think Ethereum could go to $30, $40, $50 and even past the market cap for Bitcoin. So some people are like, so is Ethereum better than Bitcoin? Ethereum is different than Bitcoin. With Ethereum, you really can't do anything with it at the moment, but they're working on some really cool technology. So let me go to the Ethereum. Ethereum, was it Ethereum project? Ethereum. I forget the name of it. It's like Ethereum project, and I forget what it was. I don't remember right now. I'm sorry, everybody. What the domain was. Okay, it doesn't really matter. So the Ethereum project, so if you go to the site that talks about Ethereum, they make it really, really easy to build platforms on top of Ethereum. So what I see, and I could be wrong, but this is what I see. Bitcoin will be the cryptocurrency that people will use to transfer value to each other around the world. It works really good for ATMs. It works really good if you want to pay your electric bill online or top up your phone or do different things like that, or transfer it in and out of whatever fiat currency anywhere in the world, because there's exchanges everywhere. With Ethereum, I see it as more of the institutional cryptocurrency. So all of the different banks and stock exchanges and people like that around the world, it's going to be easy for them to build all the blockchain technology that they're working on top of the Ethereum blockchain. So Bitcoin more for individual users like you and I, Ethereum more for institutions, and then I see Clubcoin as the shopping, used for buying whatever day to day, or using at restaurants and places like that, because we, with BitClub Network, will go out and sign up the world as far as businesses, and we'll be able to get a discount using Clubcoin. So again, because institution money, huge institution money can be dumped in. Not $1 billion, not $5 billion, not $10 billion, $100 billion could be dumped in. So Ethereum has potential to have a huge, huge, huge market cap.
Well, one of the biggest things that Ethereum is got adopted by is actually Microsoft with their Azure, Azure, which is cloud computing. It's actually shipping with Ethereum. It's not shipping with Bitcoin. It's because Ethereum is essentially like Lego blocks. It's modular. And you can take like their platform, and you can go, hey, I want something that's blockchain based for tracking the sales of my product from my web store. You can make it do that, and it just keeps all the information, and only you can call upon that. Basically, the potential of it is just really, really quite high up, and that's just the way I see it. It's really smart how they all kind of built it together.
Mm-hmm. So Ethereum is only going to be proof of work for so long. So we bought BitClub Network bought some stuff, and we're like, whoa, this makes a lot of money. And so we were just thinking about keeping it, and we were like, nah, we got to let everybody in on this. So we're setting up a pool. We're going to launch it in the next couple of weeks, where people can buy in to that pool. For 1,000, you'll get 1 share. It's going to be 1,000 people, 1,000 shares at $1,000 a share. It will pay out in the compensation plan the same as if somebody got a pool 2. So it'll be $1,000. It'll pay out the same 6 sales or 6 credits through the binary. It'll pay the matches. It'll pay the fast start. It'll do all of that. And then there are no repurchases. And this will go until Ethereum turns into proof of stake. Now, at that point, we'll be able to sell the computers, the GPUs, and get some of the money back. I don't know how much of the money, but we'll be able to get some of that money back from selling it, and that will get redistributed back to all the people that bought shares. So you could get 10, 15, 20%, maybe even 25% of what you put in back at the end of when Ethereum mining ends, and it turns to proof of stake. Now, at the same time, when you get your Ethereum coins, you'd want to hang on to them. You can sell them if you want to, but I recommend hanging on to them, and as soon as it turns into proof of stake, now you're staking your Ethereum and your club coin at the same time. With Ethereum, they're going to have tons of nodes. They're not going to have an issue. So we'll probably end up starting a staking pool for Ethereum down the road also, once it becomes proof of stake. So that's what's going on with Ethereum. And again, that'll be starting here pretty soon. And I am by no means a super expert on this. It's just that from reading so many different articles about Ethereum, and not the specific details about it, but the overview and where people see the potential of it going, that's what got us, really looking at it. And there was a couple members of BitClub Network that really understand cryptocurrencies, and they started talking to a bunch of us about, we just started having discussions about we should look into Ethereum mining because it's really profitable, and it can't jump up in difficulty like Bitcoin, because the equipment for mining Ethereum, there's just not much of it. The GPUs, there's very, very, very little of this equipment, and BitClub Network basically just went and bought out everything that's available on the planet. Like, we got it all that we can find from everywhere in the world. So we should have a pretty good little chunk of the market. We already have our pool up and running. Where did that pool go? I forget what the pool was. But we already have our pool up and running. We're already hitting blocks. It doesn't show BitClub Network name yet, but it will. And that will actually be here on this page. So you can see these different ones, and it will say BitClub Network on here. And it's etherchain.org. And so that will be up and running on here as well. So we'll have a countdown clock. We'll make it available. It's only going to be 1,000 shares for the Ethereum mining for the first round. And it's going to be for founders only, and only 1 per founder position. And we'll probably do that for 3 or 4 days. If there's any left after the 3 or 4 days, then we'll open it up for other people. But I think they're going to be gone in the first 3 or 4 days, to be honest with you. So any questions anybody has about anything, about Club Coin, merchant platform, staking, support for Club Coin, Ethereum, any of that. Any questions at all? Throw them at us.
Chat room on this?
Yeah, we got for questions right here. Yeah, but there's no questions.
Anyone have questions?
Nobody has any questions. There's probably people. There's people typing right now, I'm sure. So I'll give you guys a second to get any questions written out and put on here. Questions. No questions.
What about chat? There's the chat going on?
No, there's nothing there. No, I never use that. I always use just a question box. No questions. Yoke, I see you have your hand raised. Just put a question in. Just type into the box. And then, yeah, just type a question into the question box and we will answer it. Yeah, it's not bad. Ah, Dumb Wrong. Nice to see you on here, Dumb Wrong. Dumb Wrong just made Pro Builder, getting close to Master Builder. So questions, anybody? Questions? If not, then I guess we'll let everybody go. I'll be doing another webinar here about some more things within the next day or so. We just kind of threw this together last minute, want to give some people some information, like I said, about Club Coin, what's happening, the Ethereum, and you can do a lot of studying on Ethereum mining. And a lot of people are like, well, I don't really understand it. You don't need to understand it. Just understand there's a lot of money to be made with it. A lot of money to be made. So, I mean, right now you'd be making like I said, like $100 a day. I'm sorry, $100 a month from a $1,000 mining pool contract. There is no repurchases, but again, Ethereum could jump up to $15 or $20. So the potential's pretty big with this. And then, you know, like I said, once it stops, then you're going to be getting some of your money back from us selling the computers. And on top of that, you're not just going to be getting some of your money back, but you're also going to be able to start staking the coins as well. Okay. Hello, Russ. May I know when the merchant platform will start and how to use it? So the merchant platform, we're looking at actually launching it the middle of next month. If you could, go here to the March updates. So log into your back office for BitClub Network, go to March updates, and then it talks about the merchant platform on here a little bit. Where's it at here? Ethereum, a lot of information on here. It's in here somewhere about the merchant platform. And also the last one in February talks about the merchant platform in here as well. You can even see screenshots. This is actually what the merchant platform, this is one of the pages in the merchant platform for the merchants to use. This is another page for merchant platforms to use. They're going to be able to track all their orders, their sales, all the invoices, manage all the invoices. Like it's going to have lots and lots and lots. And this is just 2 of the screens from the merchant platform. Lot of information there. JC, when you say when will bit.life be ready, it's actually up and running right now. If you go there, you could go play with it right now. You can sign up for it. There's a couple thousand businesses on here. So yeah, this is actually up and running right now. We're just trying to get the phone app to be a whole lot better than it is. before we launched it, and we thought the team that we had working on this, you know, could be really, really, really good. But we're seeing that we got to go a different direction with a different team. So it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, well, it's like 80% there, but the team we have can't get us to the 90 and 100%. So we're working with a new team now and getting the whole new team in the right direction. It just takes time. So it's up and running. You can use it. You can add businesses to it. You can check out the businesses that are on here. So it's working, but it's not working to the point where we feel comfortable with really advertising it and promoting it yet. But it is there. So it's a work in progress. We just don't want to really start doing anything until we feel like it is just super, super, super awesome. And it just takes time. I mean, it's actually a really massive project, and it's gotten a lot bigger than we thought it was going to be when we first started it. It's a huge project. Because, I mean, I got the phone app on my phone, and it has GPS tracking for all the businesses. Yeah, it's like Airbits times 20. Seriously, like, we got so much stuff going on. It's crazy.
I have no idea.
But I know, JC, we're all excited about it. It's just, I wish I was a programmer. I'd program it myself. Yeah, good point. All right, so any other questions? You guys can see, man, we're just plugging right along. Just keep on cranking, keep on cranking. And I'll do another webinar shortly, like in the next day or two, about just BitClub Network in general, you know, overview with the compensation plan and everything that's happening with Bitcoin mining. That's going just absolutely amazing for us. I mean, if you guys have been watching the Bitcoin mining, we've just been hitting massive amounts of blocks. We were showing as much as 9% of the network, like the mining network. Just crazy what's happening. So couldn't be more pleased with where things are right now. So if no more questions, we'll let everybody go. You guys have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, depending on where you are in the world. And we'll get this up on the BitClub Network YouTube channel and get it out to everybody. So I'll give 3 more seconds. Going once, going twice. All right, no more questions. Well, thank you guys for being here. Really, really appreciate you taking the time to come on last minute. And I'll get this up, and we'll get it out to all the leaders, and they can spread it out to everybody around the world for BitClub Network. So, all right, everybody, have a great day.